So I work with Green Card Voices, and Green Card
High school, I say I will go to college. There I want to be a mechanic. Have someone to talk.
My parents always wanted us to have a better and brighter future. That's why my dad decided to bring us here. I was really happy when he informed us, but it wasn't enough for all of us. 5 of my siblings are still in Ethiopia. I was really excited because I knew a little about this country. I was sure that my dreams could come true, and I felt like, yes, I can be the kind of person I want to be.
There are some people in our community that are really afraid of immigrants and refugees. If you had one thing that you could tell them, what would you say to them?
Be open to hear us, to hear our experience. Listening makes a big difference. If they hear, if they know. I don't think they know more about us. That's why we're doing this. I just ask them to listen.
Can you tell me something that maybe your school has done for you that
you do and try to help other people?
So what is like a fun fact or like a cool fact about you?
No one knew that I really like to dance, and I dance a lot when I'm alone at home.
And I sing a lot when I'm at home, and sometimes I will sing out loud, and my mom will come to my room and say, "Are you crazy?"
So how did it feel when you first got to hold that book in your hand?
That was exciting to share my story with other people instead of keeping secret, so I just share it so other people know.
What's the most welcoming thing anyone's ever done for you or your family?
I would say my mom friend, because when I first came here, I knew nobody and then I didn't know how to speak English. So they helped me a lot, and their children teach me how to speak English. So I want to say thank you.
I was born in Nepal in refugee camp called Patru camp, and my life was miserable because we didn't have a lot of money to live in big house, and we didn't have that much electricities for the lights. We had to go to school that was built by bamboos. There was a government that used to give us the ration, and they used to give us rice, which was 25 kg per family. I used to have fun with my friends and play soccer with my friend in camp.
I see you and you missed me. Okay, enough of that. Time has run out. The system is working against the brother, but that's all right. Please know, the views and opinions expressed during Brother RA's show are totally Brother RA's, and they may be racially and religiously insensitive, meaning I don't give a fuck. Okay, now that I got that business taken care of, let's go to, where are we? We are on CCTV. And what is this show? This is BrotherRA.com. And for those that don't know, you can hit Facebook or YouTube. Hit YouTube and you can bring up Brother RA live. But we can't do that because you'll have issues. But, so, just so you know how to reach Brother RA, and these are all past shows on my channel, on YouTube. And, yes, know that I have to be mindful of copyright or copywritten material. So you will be seeing a lot more of me and my conversation to you. So I can't make reference to, like I would like to show The Color Purple. See the color behind me? I'd like to show that scene where Sugar Avery and Whoopi Goldberg or Missy at the end, she's like, oh girl, you're still a virgin. And then they kiss and they close out the scene and that raises up. It's like, wait a minute, you haven't even acknowledged who the fuck you are. And that's where I'm at today, dealing with thanks fucking taking. Are you awake to even realize that you have been taken? Let's calm down. And no, I didn't hit the pipe. There's no water in it. I didn't know, no herb in it. I'm just straight. This is me, regular. Can you handle Brother RA regular? Okay, now let's go to the dial. 365 dial. And in preparing for today's show, I opened the dial yesterday, and my chi and my energy led me to 186. Let's catch our breath after all that nonsense. 9 minutes into the show. We had some technical difficulties, but that's to be expected for Brother RA's show, because I'm quite a controversial character, and nothing surprises me. But let's get to 186, 365 dial, and point. Actually, I should pull out my glasses so I can read with a little more clarity. Yeah, brother already needs glasses as he's getting older. And I got a threatening note from the Cambridge Health Alliance telling me about being diabetic and prediabetes. And so am I on a suicidal mission delivering the content that I deliver? I mean, suicidal? Is somebody gonna take me out like they took out Martin or Malcolm, or am I just gonna kill myself by not eating the right foods? Or is somebody gonna take me out because of the content I share on the show? Point from the Tao. Make the mind a single point. The key to any meditation is to concentrate the mind into a single point. There are many methods for doing this, from singing to listening to holy words to contemplative procedures. But the end result is the same. To focus our minds sharply. A point marks an actual place in time. Such as a point of departure. A point is the very essence of something, as in the point of an idea. A point is a coordinate for navigation. A point is the dominant center, as in principal point of perspective. A point determines our outlook, as in a point of view. Once the mind is made into a single point, it takes on the above attributes. In contrast, a mind that is not focused is dispersed over a wide area. Its thoughts are scattered. Its energies are in a disarray, and it cannot move clearly in any direction. It is at the mercy of 1,000 influences and is easily disoriented. The result is confusion. Let me repeat that. The result is confusion, ignorance, unhappiness, helplessness. A mind that is clearly focused, however, receives all things and can abide in utter tranquility. It is no exaggeration to say that its world revolves around it. It no longer has to chase after all that appears before it. I'm going to go ahead and read 187, 14 minutes into the show. 187, artists facing blank paper is an artist's terror. Forgive me, I'm still sweating from all that not having a point and being disoriented. Being crazy. But let's go ahead and go into the Tao a little bit further. and read about artists. Page 187, 365 down. Facing blank paper is an artist's terror. When an artist creates, he or she is like a shaman. Inspiration comes as a gift. Those who follow Tao are the same. Their awareness of Tao is not something they have cleverly formulated, nor is it something that they possess. Tao comes to them like a gift. That is why the arts and Tao are so closely allied. The act of receiving and expressing is the same. Just as an artist dreads not being able to make art, so too does one who follows Tao dread not feeling Tao. There are many times when we are called upon to be creative. An athlete on the field, a lecturer before an audience, a musician on stage, a cook at the stove, a parent with a child. How do we keep the channel open? Some people try maintaining tidy, regular lives. Others by being constantly active. We are all different, and there is no right or wrong. The only thing that counts is feeling Tao in your own life and maintaining that feeling as much of the time as possible. If you find those things, you find those special things that are latent in you and learn to express them, then you will know Tao. So now let's continue on. Time is short. 57 minutes for Brother R.A. is not long enough. So now, THANKSTAKING. People are already preparing their food for the meal to observe Columbus discovering America. The colons. Did I say that right? The colons? I mean, the colonist. The colonist landing here in the United Snakes of America. And with America, talking about America, wait a minute, who am I again? Let's go here. Am I 55 years later, my mother and father's child, gaga goo goo? Am I doing what I need to do as Brother R.A., the brother who has a lot to say each and every day? I am fulfilling my dream. I'm feeling my Tao. Thank you, Master Heej. Thank you, Nina La Negra, introducing me to Heej, making me go. But who am I? What is my life about? What is my point? What is my point? To be focused and centered within all that I am. Now, talking about thanks-taking and colonists and America, because I mean, there was no Thanksgiving. There was no giving. They took the land from the red man. And they took many melanin-dominant lives. People who my mother, the marketing and the media, the psychological enslavement. She had an addictive habit of smoking Camels with no filter. And I believe, I mean, she didn't smoke, as far as I know, she didn't smoke that much in her pregnancy with me. Or she may have just begun smoking because Mommy got married at the age of 21. And I don't think Nana permitted Mommy to smoke in the house or around the house or anything like that. But when she got married and moved into her own spot, then she started smoking. And my sister has Crohn's disease. And I don't know if that's an impact or an influence, but that marketing, that media, that miseducation, that self-hate, that's perpetuated by nonsense that's on national TV. And national television. Trying to round up all this colon or the colonists, thanks-taking, black people's lives. We have a voice. How loud is our voice? Here, let's show this. Colin Kaepernick is taking legal action against the NFL. Number one, we as black folks taking on our slave masters' names. That's why I'm Brother R.A. Colin Kaepernick? Yo, I love you, my brother, but that name, yo. And I'm proud of you for taking a knee against police brutality. And I mean, the NFL, what does that stand for again? Negroes Release? Or niggas fuck the league? I did say this was I don't give a fuck kind of show, right? So change the channel if you don't like what the fuck I'm saying. So, colonist, love him like a brother, but we have to start thinking and dealing with the NFL. I'm like, hold on, am I showing the right information? Okay. 11 minority coaches? Is that how you describe black motherfuckers? 11 minority. There are 32 NFL teams. But, wait a minute. NFL will have at least 8 minority head coaches in 2017. Do you see this stupid shit? Yelling is not going to make it change. So lower your voice, RA, and share your opinion with your audience. So, NFL will have at least 8 minority head coaches in 2017. So, with the head coaches, 7 out of 32. I bring this up because of my cheering for a team. And you know, me as Brother RA, who's melanin dominant with a liquid fluid pineal gland, and I am that child, that mother's child. I'm 55 and I've done my own reading and research, and now I'm watching Sunday football, Negroes for lease, and I'm cheering for the melanin dominant quarterbacks. Now, for me to say melanin dominant, for those that are previous viewers, oh, can y'all see this? The family shirt, 2 million family march. We're all family. I just want to make that point. And I love you and you love me, but the thinking has to evolve. So I'm going to repeat myself. You know, Mars and Venus almost collided with Earth. Immanuel Velikovsky, Worlds in Collision. Earth's axis was originally straight up and down. There was no North Pole and South Pole. Because of the electromagnetic energy, science tilted the Earth. The magnets of the Earth, it has that field. The Mars and Venus, 2 Earths or 2 globes come together, knock Earth's axis to a tilt. Now, we have the North Pole and the South Pole. Now, black people were the only people on the face of the planet, this sphere. And with this sphere, the Earth tilted. Now, melanin dominant people are caught in these cold, dark, overcast environments. And with melanin dominant people that inhabited the whole Earth, now a black man, and you know his desire for a woman, and whether he's related or she's related or not, he's gonna have sex. There's not many people. Earth axis tilted. Many people died. The brother is trying to survive. He needs to get it on. The woman that's there might be his daughter, might be his wife, his cousin. So he's gonna have sex regardless. That black man is gonna copulate with that family member. How does all this relate? Hold on. The black man, the melanin dominant man, now is inbreeding. And so with this inbreeding occurring, that means the genes of the father and the mother are too similar. And so with the melanin dominance, the genes being too similar, now they have a child. That child is not like its parents. Because the father inbred with the mother, now we have melanin recessive. That means the melanin recessed or went backwards. This is RA Knowledge 101. The melanin recessed or stopped, and now you have an inbred, a melanin recessive inbred mutation What is a mutation? A mutation means the child is not like the mother and the father. Mutant. So now we have melanin, recessive, inbred, mutant, albino. Albino has the skin of bleach or looks like bleached skin. And so the black man getting it on with his own family member, now we have a child that has a calcified or hard rock pineal gland. Melanin, recessive, inbred, mutant, albino with a calcified pineal gland. And that's my child. White people are black men's children. THANKSTAKING. I ain't forgot my point. Black coaches, colony, colons. I'm saying about European. Europe or Europeans with the calcified pineal gland learning to survive in the cold, dark, overcast environment. They are a little more aggressive. That mutation of a child of mine, calcified pineal gland, doesn't have the act or the ability to tap in like daddy does. Realizing daddy has a liquid pineal gland, liquid like water, is always level to the surface of the earth. I know this is repeat for some of you, but they're new listeners, and everyone needs to be on the same page and understand the point. The artistic point of Brother R.A. And now, inbred mutant albino with a calcified pineal gland, and they're coaching. NFL coaches. Yet, you have your Cam Newton as quarterback. You have your Dak Prescott as quarterback. I'm sorry, Prescott, that's the whole point of the show. So, Dak Prescott is the quarterback for the Cowboys. So wait a minute, who are the Cowboys? Part of the colons. I got you. You're shot dead. Cowboy. I'm gonna shoot you dead. Calcified pineal gland. But now we turned it into a sport. We have football where human men flesh dash against one another. And then you have the melanin dominant black father figure, black men having these abilities or given the opportunities. Okay, there's black coaches, black quarterbacks. Did I get to the number of black quarterbacks? The number of black quarterbacks. There are 5 black quarterbacks currently in the NFL. Cam Newton, Russell Wilson, Jameis Winston, Tyrod Taylor, and Dak Prescott. So, in my review, pulling the points together and understanding who I am as a black man, as this child, as this individual who believes in, oh, wait a minute. Now, I'm trying to be sensitive, but I'm going to be rude and ignorant in a second. I'm going to lose my coos. So, bringing back this image up, talking about Colin Kaepernick fired for taking a knee against police brutality. And so we're talking about the inbred mutant albino with a calcified pineal gland as a police officer, not giving a fuck about black motherfuckers and just take them out. What did I say? The Cowboys. Da-da-da. Shoot a nigga. And I was trying to figure out which team to cheer for. And I come up with, I'm only gonna cheer for a black coach or melanin dominant coach or black quarterback or melanin dominant quarterback. Cowboys and Indians. Wait a minute, who was the Indian? 50 million Native Americans were slaughtered to make America great. If you want this to never be forgotten, comment and share. So wait a minute, back to Dak Prescott, the quarterback for the Cowboys, operating under a melanin recessive inbred mutant albino coach. So Dak is doing his job, but they're up against the Atlanta Falcons. Wait a minute, Atlanta Falcons. Isn't that like a representative of the indigenous people? The people who were originally here. Oh, let's make this statement. Melanin dominant, there's only two types of people. Only two. Either you're melanin dominant, which means you're black, brown, red, or yellow. Any one of those people have sex or procreate with a melanin recessive inbred mutant albino with a calcified pineal gland. This, having sex with these, all the melanin dominant will make an melanin recessive inbred mutant albino black again. Some say a negative term like mulatto, half black, half white. No such thing. You're an idiot. Mulattoes, no. Either you're melanin dominant, or you're melanin recessive. Now, and you wonder why there were technical difficulties prior to my show and me coming up with this shit? So, Dak Prescott was the quarterback for the Cowboys. I think too much? And he kept getting his ass sacked by that big tank brother. Oh my God, for the Atlanta Falcons. And like, who do I cheer for? Do I cheer for that tackle guy? He kept getting that and sacking his ass. That was like almost the most sacks in a game. But Prescott did his job. He did what he needed to do. But the Falcons, black man, and there's still so much camaraderie. Still much, hey, it's a gang, we're brothers, and there's still that feeling of being black, yet in control. Now, think about those in the owner's booths. Wow, these niggas can play good. Niggas playing good. So do you think there'll probably be more black quarterbacks next year? This is 2017. And let me throw in too. Daddy transitioned in the month of November, and Mommy transitioned 4 months later in March. But as that child, I'm just thinking, as a family man, are there black women out there capable of comprehending the conversation I'm discussing, get to Facebook already. I gotta get to Facebook. I got points to make. So, black quarterbacks being hired, draft day. Y'all see the DVD draft day? How the black folks are auctioned by, white owners or general managers. They're buying up these black players so that they can have a more sensational game and win more games and change their average. So Dak Prescott and Cam Newton brothers saying, wow, I guess blacks can't really be quarterbacks. So let's hire us a new nigga quarterback for our team. And what I say? So there's 5 quarterbacks that are black and 7 coaches that are black, and there's 32 teams in the NFL, and there's white owners or Jewish owners that control the media, and I'm cheering. Who am I cheering for? Okay. Do I cheer for the Patriots? The New England Patriots. To me, as a melanin dominant black man, why am I gonna cheer on? Okay, Brady's what, 40? Tom Brady's 40, Cam Newton's 25. So there's a distinction. They're equally as good. How many black quarterbacks, how long did it take Brady to get to be that good? He learned to use and turn his calcified pineal gland into something. Now, how are we going to cope and deal as thinking people? Negro or child only. Property of plantation police. You can go to my page and read this. Time is running out. I got points to make. Is that all you're worth? Is that how you think of yourself? Where's your self-esteem? Where's your self-confidence? Do you believe in the liquid fluid pineal gland? Do you have, as a melanin dominant black motherfucker, do you believe you have an extra ability to tap into spirituality? Can you move ahead? Forget Tom Brady and all that. I get too many points to make. Too much. What? The Ankh? The first Stargate? Oh, it looks like the uterus of the black woman. Look at the Ankh. The Kemetan womb of mankind, eternal life. It took a black woman to be Mother Nature. Didn't I make reference to Whoopi being a virgin in The Color Purple? And she didn't realize herself until Sugar Avery gave her that kiss and made her start to feel herself. Are you capable of feeling your potential as a black motherfucker under 400 years of psychological fucking enslavement? The buck stops here in 2017 with Brother Red. Am I on a suicidal mission saying this shit? Back to craft, the owner's booth. Or how many Jewish owners are there? I'm not looking that shit up. How many Jews own in, wait a minute. Can you imagine? Yo, let's get black folks together and buy a team. Let's call it the Niggas. Or how about Milk the deadly poison. Do blacks even know what the fuck to eat for themselves? How to take care? Oh, the mad cowboy, I interviewed him. He talked about putting shit in his cows to make them grow faster. Is that why the niggas with the melanin dominant liquid fluid pineal gland got their shit eating that damn red meat? What? Mad cowboy, he put shit in his cows and that shit sold to your ass? What's it doing to your children? Vitamins and minerals, jewel pukrum. I'm talking about, can y'all see these pictures? My football team. Niggas without sanctuary. Yeah, let's own a football team, call it Niggas Without Sanctuary. I'll cheer for that team, and let's put the niggas without sanctuary up against the New England Patriots, the Colons, THANKSTAKING, the Colonies. A woman and child hung from a bridge. Can y'all see that shit? Look at everyone watching as they hang your nigga. And you're gonna celebrate fucking Thanksgiving? What are you, a fucking idiot? And then we're gonna have fucking football games on for Thanksgiving? Niggas without sanctuary. Yeah, I want my football team. Niggas, they burnt the motherfucker, hung him, and then burnt him, and made it into a fucking postcard. How fucking stupid do you get my point? Yelling's not gonna change the situation, alright? Calm the fuck down. There's still only 5 black quarterbacks and 7 black coaches. And can someone Jewish, as opposed to doing this, Colin Kaepernick, he was doing, okay, he's not Jewish, he's a black man, he's a Gentile. What is a Gentile? Jews and Gentiles. Heathen, pagan. In one definition I saw, it said, not a Jew. So, now, can you imagine my football team? Who am I cheering for? The Redskins? How racist is that? Am I cheering for the Kansas City Chiefs? How racist is that? I'm cheering for the Philadelphia Eagles. All these are indigenous people and they were all murdered and killed. Who was the red man? Gave up his land to a melanin recessive inbred mutant albino with a calcified pineal gland. And that's my child. Will white people admit that they are black people's children and they are mutation? And so, the point, I want to talk about Colin Kaepernick as opposed to him doing like the Jews, the Germany, pointing like this. He just put his hand up and said, stop the bullshit. Germany, let's say, hey, I got the Niggas Without Sanctuary football team. let's put the niggers against the Jews, or the Germans, or the swastikas, or the fucking yarmulkes. Isn't that what they call them? The yarmulkes? So now, how would you feel about that? Cheering on the NFL, the Negroes Police, and you have your football team, and you're gonna cheer, me as a black man, cheering for the white inbred mutant albino coaches, or cheering for the melanin dominant black man quarterbacks. I'm confused. I'm lost. I'm like, you have a Redskin, what is it? The Washington, D.C. Redskins, and you get the point, racism in America, NFL. Let's get the swastikas versus the yarmulkes. Who would you cheer for? The Germans or the Jews? Wait a minute, racism in America. What do we have? We have the niggers, the essays, the Mexicans, the spics, name some more. You know those racist terms. Nigger. No, melanin dominant with a liquid fluid pineal gland, or melanin recessive with a calcified pineal gland. Only two types of people. Why do the Jews have their own designation and everybody else is a fucking Gentile? Heathen pagan, not a Jew. Christian as distinguished from Jew. And you and your dumb ass is gonna observe THANKSTAKING? Oh yes, we wanna have all this love. We wanna observe a holy day. A holy day is any day you make it. Today is a holy day, 'cause I'm doing this show and I'm talking to you. I'm sharing knowledge. What is the point? What is your artistry? Who are you? Are you tapping in? Alright, you're talking too much. Get to Facebook. You only got 7 minutes left. Fuck. Okay. Let's go to Facebook. Yeah, I'm gonna get into family pieces at some point here.
Learning that the African diet and black man diet.
Bring it on. What is it? Tell me about it.
First of all.
Can you stop fucking with me? I'm doing this to myself. Let's blow this shit up.
The African diet and black man diet.
Bring it on. What is it? Tell me about it.
First of all, blacks, we have carbon in our bodies, so it makes our skin brown.
Okay.
They like to call it melanin. There's another name they use for it, because we have a connection with the sun that other cultures don't have.
So what should we eat?
Our diet needs to be more plant-based, green, water, because our bodies are like plants. Before changing my diet, I was in the hospital maybe 4 times a year, 5 times a year. I switched my diet for 5-6 years straight, never got sick. African people need to know what our diet is and how to survive in this world.
Okay, now, how do I get out of this? I need to escape from that. No, we don't want that shit either. Cut that shit out. Stop. Get off my page. Let's move on to the next scene. I don't have time to waste. Brother already has a lot to say each and every day. 2 minutes left. Okay, we don't have time. Fuck you. Let's move on. Picture my house. Nana and Papa. Mommy and Daddy. Me. Where's the Malcolm X piece? I gotta get to Malcolm X. Oh, genocide. More blacks dying. Oh, black women are beautiful. Watch smarter TV. Is this him? Racist cartoons. No, that's not. All this is on my Facebook page. Oh shit, where's the Malcolm piece? I'd like to end with the Malcolm piece if I can find it. Sorry people. Work too hard to get too much shit in here. Oh, is this it? Black elevation, elevate yourself? Okay, I'm gonna talk until hopefully it comes up. Come on. See how, so I get 26 seconds. Guess I'll have to start next week's show with this. Next time I gotta bring the website up a little bit faster. See what it's showing me? That's where I'm stuck at, but okay. It did show, did you see that? There's a picture of Malcolm in here. See that at the bottom? That's him talking about television brain. All right, talk to you later, bye.